Alright, everybody, welcome to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Now, I had to stay silent there. I played through this, the original Skyward Sword on the Wii when I was a kid, and they did not include that, long introductory thing. That was incredible. I know this game came out, a couple weeks ago, but due to my crazy work schedule and whatnot, I haven't been able to get to it until now, and they're trying to start it again. Okay, so like I said, crazy work schedule, haven't been able to get to it, but we're starting it now. Hope you guys enjoy. It'll just be, a straight playthrough, all the content that God, I'm doing great with words. It's kind of early in the morning, or much earlier, like before work, so I'm only a little tired. Let's just start right now. Okay, we'll just keep it Link, because, why not? The Imprisoned, the greatest bag of dicks to try and fight in the Zelda series as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I haven't played a lot of the I haven't played a lot of the older games simply because I wasn't born when they came out. I'm kind of a child in those regards. So whether or not there's something that's even more of a nuisance to fight than the imprisoned is beyond me. But god damn it, I love this soundtrack. I mean, just Zelda games in general, you know? My boy Groose down there, absolute goddamn legend. I need a 10-hour loop of that song. It's just, oh, it's too fucking good! Oh, it's just, oh, goddamn. I love the fucking Zelda series. You know what? Honestly, it's a great series. I mean, just about all the games that I've played have just been absolutely wonderful. It is probably my absolute favorite series. I mean, the Pokemon series obviously has a special place with me because it's like the first game series I ever played kind of thing, but the Zelda series, I mean, my closest and oldest friend was like, yo, pick up Ocarina of Time when we were in like 4th grade, and so, I mean, playing through that, it was great. I mean, and I have a small desk space, so I am using like the Pro Controller controls instead of like the motion controls, so I had to watch a brief video on how to use the camera since the right stick is used for the sword. For a second I thought you just wouldn't be able to use the right stick for the camera. Hey sleepyhead, I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? No, the bird was the alarm clock technically, so rise and shine, Link. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts, remember? You'd better not keep me waiting. Zelda. Okay, so what I've come to learn is that for moving the camera, you hold the L button down, and then you can look around with the right stick, which it's a little funky, but you know what? It works. Yeah, it actually tells you if you're not using Joy-Cons. I played a tiny bit of this because, you know, I'm just too damn excited. So I know this isn't mandatory, I mean, even first playthrough on the Wii kind of thing, I mean, it's a great introduction to the fact that you have stamina, and carrying barrels is going to use an absolute truckload of that stamina. Here's a barrel. What's all this? I thought I told Fledge to carry that. Bah, it's probably for the best. That skinny boy would probably have gotten flattened. Oh, don't worry, he can't even lift the barrel, so he can't be flattened by it, right? Anya? Say, don't you have some important ceremony or such today? Well, thanks for the help. Oh, it's fine, you know, ceremony schmerimony. I'm just here to, lift barrels. Doodles. I'm also beginning to realize that in my playthrough of the Wii, I never read anyone's names at all. I mean, it was just, oh, this person, that person, Zelda and Groose. They're the only ones that matter. Horwell, for instance. Hey Link, up here! I don't know what voices to give people, other than like maybe Groose. Good morning to you, Link. Today's finally the day of the long-awaited wing ceremony. Are you feeling ready? Oh, I just remembered, there's something I'd like to ask you about. Target me and we can have a quick chat. Let's break the fourth wall. Zelda style. Excellent! Always remember you can target someone to talk to them easily. And even when there isn't anything to target, it's a convenient way to quickly face your view forward. Huh. Oh, but it's a little silly to carry on a conversation from this distance. Why don't you come join me up here? You should be able to climb up if you dash to the top of that wooden box. That is the other thing. I mean, Link, you got Skyward Sword where he can just climb on anything, but this man can, like, vertical dash up, like, twice his height. So what are you up to? Rushing to get some last-minute bird riding practice this morning, Link? No, I can't feel my bird. You have someone to meet. Ah, Zelda's waiting for you, is she? I mean, she isn't not waiting for me. Perfect timing, then. You see, Zelda's father, Headmaster Gaypora. I don't know how to pronounce his name, honestly. Like, Gaypora just sounds the easiest, but there could be some other way. Has a pet named Maya. None of us actually know. And she scampered off again. Look at that bird. Look! Over there! Do you see her? The headmaster is so busy working with Zelda preparing for the ceremony, I thought maybe I should feed her, but the ceremony's about to start. And I just put on a fresh set of clothes. Yeah, sure, I don't know how having fresh clothes on constitutes not being able to feed the cat, other than the fact that she's on the roof, so, like... You should be able to climb up somewhere over there. If you hang off that ledge there, you can climb onto the roof from the other side. I know you're quite the climber. You know, I guess they kind of just decided that, yeah, Link can just climb real well. It makes sense, because obviously you do a lot of climbing through the games, but, like, they just kind of decided, yeah, he's a climby boy. And then up we go. Now we have a cat. There it is! Hang on. For the sake of people not, please don't call PETA. Look at that. Triple backflip. Put this cat in the Olympics. That's what I was here to show off, was the fact that this cat is an absolute gymnast. That was it, yeah. I suppose I should feed Mia now. Oh my god, I keep yawning. Please tell the headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up by the statue of the goddess. You know, with his daughter. I believe Zelda is there with him, so you should hurry along. You know what? Kudos to them for... Oh my goodness. Kudos to them for having a way of showing off the fact that, like, where you need to go without directly explaining it. They just use, like, the camera movement to pan around to kind of show the path. That's really cool, and I can appreciate that. What do you have to say? Morning, Link. How's life? Did you manage to get even a wink of sleep last night? No, I was dreaming about demons. Figured you might have been tossing and turning all night thinking about the big ceremony today. What am I doing? Oh, just fixing this gate here. Oh, that's the voice. Oh, God. It's been real squeaky lately, and we can't have that on the day of the ceremony. Hey, have you already forgotten to send your prayers to the goddess this morning, have you? Oh, God. I just did that. No worries. Just face the bird statue over there and say a short prayer, don't you know, to save your progress. As you know, them there bird statues are all over Skyloft. It's about time you get in the habit of stopping at any statue every time you run by one. A prayer in time saves 9, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know what you're saying, Jackamar. I literally just talked to him to know what his name was. If you really want to read through whatever dialogue that was, pause the video. Yay, stamina fruit. For better running. More singing? More singing. Fuck yeah. God damn it, it's just too good. I'm glad to see my Loftwing got you out of bed. Yeah. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. Dude, I would have slept in and forgot the entire ceremony. Don't test me and my sleeping ability. But look at this instrument and look at this outfit. They're mine to use today in the ceremony since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. With absolutely no irony. I mean, aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends that we now get to see every time we load up the game. It sounds gorgeous too. I asked Father about it and he says it's called a harp. You know. I mean, I guess depending on what instruments they do and don't have, they wouldn't know what it is, but... And look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself and we get to use it in today's ceremony. I work at a Subway. When you say a wrap, I'm just thinking of a goddamn, you know, spinach wrap or something. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm going to make a great goddess today. I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this. Link. How do I look? But it's nice to know you agree. Thanks, Link. Ah! There you are, Zelda. Are you all prepared for today's ceremony? It's like dangerously close to Kronk levels. Oh, hello, Father. Our father will hear about this. Ah, Link, you're here too. Outstanding. Dude, this man has the craziest eyebrows. Like, that's not even just a unibrow. That's an entity entirely of its own, like unibrow, but it curves up into almost horns. Like, goddamn. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacities for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once. That actually might be true. Link has the deepest fucking eye bags in this game. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda, so give it your best out there. Look at that! Look at that man's eye bags. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Recently, Link hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. Oh no. And even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming or thinking about demons. I don't know what he's thinking. He's going to have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. Good thing I'm the goddamn Bird King. No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point, today's wing ceremony tests the skill of the rider as well as his bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily. Nothing quite like a boy and his bond with a bird. And as he pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. That's because I don't need practice. My bird is just better than theirs, but you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. You see, Link and his Loftwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. I have the power of bird. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are only made whole by our loft wings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. I figured I'd give him a not memey voice because he's actually kind of important. When we are young, every one of us meets our loft wing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall. Ah, but that first meeting between Link and his loft wing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was a crimson loftwing. It is a breed so rare we were sure for some time it had vanished from the line. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Do you recall when Link and that loftwing first met? What a sight! The little boy just hopped up with that bird and gracefully flew away without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. And judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. Damn. Man is just spitting straight facts. However, there is no bird to be found. Ah, but who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Link and his bird. Anyone who is a part of something special is bound to catch some nasty looks sooner or later. Ho-ho! Yeah, by Groose and his pompadour bird. This contest is... Oh, wait. This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. This ceremony is part of the final test for those training to become Knights of Skyloft. If Link doesn't fly fast enough during the race, I'll be banished and thrown off the island. What if Link messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? I'll have to be stuck on a statue with Groose, she says, as if that's a bad thing. Calm down, my dear. It will be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Link. That's the power of being a teenage girl. With a crush on someone. Maybe. I wouldn't know. In case you haven't been able to tell from the sound of my voice, I am not a girl. Listen, Link, you better fly your heart out today. At the very least, you need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. Come on, you'll thank me later. Here we are. Go on now. Jump off the edge and call your loftwing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so try to practice seriously for once. Oh yeah? You can't sense your bird out there? Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of having to practice for once, bitch! Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go!
Hey!
Just press down and call your loftwing. I don't know if that's being picked up by the microphone, but our Roomba just emptied its thing into a larger bag, and it just sounds like a goddamn jet engine whenever it does that. Oh yeah, something's wrong. Yeah, if Zelda didn't act fast enough, this would have been murder. Just gonna point that one out. Hang in there, Link. I've got you. Man's just dangling.
Oh.
Are you two alright? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm alive. I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? This is very odd, Link. What could have possibly happened to your loftwing? He got pompadoured. For a bird to ignore the call of his master, it's unheard of. And you still can't sense your bird nearby, eh, Link? Nope. Link, when you said you couldn't sense your loftwing, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. I need to tend to my own loftwing, so I'll catch up with you later. You'd better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird is gone.
Oh,
My, how did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year Instructor Horwell is presiding over the ceremony. Link, you should go explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so you can find your bird. But Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Link asks Instructor Horwell, he'll probably just come talk to you about it regardless. Ah, quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. Man, it's almost like the camera's panning towards where my bird is. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Link, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come see me in my quarters. Quarters, but, you know. Luckily for me, by the power of having played this game before, I know precisely where my bird is. What's up, Jackamar? What's the big hurry? What, your loft wing is missing? Yeah, he's just straight up gone. But I just saw him. Bruce's bird was chasing off after your feathered fella. Yo, where the fuck is Bruce? Slap his pompadour upside down. Oh, Bruce and his little cronies were saying they're heading down towards the wing ceremony in the plaza. At that little X. It's where they're holding the wing ceremony today, so you'll definitely be wanting to be going there before too long there, friend. I still don't know what I'm doing with voices. So my guess is they might be in the plaza. Normally the fastest way there is just down this path, but this gate here still needs some work before it'll open. Can you go around through the academy? Remember to check the map if you get lost. Remember to check the map with minus if you get lost. I have no idea what incarnation that means, but what up?
Yo.
What? Your loft wing is missing! How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? Yeah. You're going to start looking for him now? How do you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony? You see, my friend's dad wants to talk to you. Hinges on whether or not you can find that bird on time. My friend is missing, Horwell. I don't need your bullshit puns. So the headmaster has summoned me. Alright then, I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your loft wing. That man has a cat on his belt, and that... It's a really weird cat, too. Like, what the hell? By the power of having done this before, I know I need to roll into this tree, too! For the child. Wait up! Money! Ha! Show me the pompadour. Show me the pompadour! You know, Bruce, that sure was a pain with all that scratching and pecking. Of course it was. You thought a big crimson loft wing like that was gonna go down without a fight? Well, we got him, and I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. That is so much neck cracking for a single moment, goddamn. Whoa! Link, so, yeah. Just how long have you been standing there? Long enough to hear your bullshit, Bruce. I'm gonna turn that pompadour into a ponytail. What's your problem anyway? Why, I get it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. They're pleading, oh, Bruce, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today? Please! You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry, pal. Bruce doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice? Work hard and wish with all your heart. You might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where is that scruffy pile of red feathers? In a pen, according to your big flapping mouth. Look at that thing. Look at this man. Nice hair. Please tell me he gets offended. You lay off my do right now or I'll flatten you. Everyone knows I've got the slickest pompadour in town. You got the only pompadour in town. Like, It's like saying you have the fastest car because you're the only person who owns a car. You know, we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were kids. Big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. The clouds are beneath us, dude. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud. And just who might you be talking about, Groose? Oh, Zelda. Hey, nah, it's Don't even try it, Groose. You're picking on Link again, aren't you? I'll clip through your skull same way my hand's clipping through my bracelet. He's a student at the academy like all of us. Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose. You suppose? Suppose what? I suppose you... This is just Nintendo's rated E10 plus way of not having, like, blood spurting out of his nose. Forget it! I wasn't supposing anything, okay? Yeah. Sure you weren't. Okay, we're out of here, boys! Later, Link! Hope you find your bird or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race! That could be a major setback towards knighthood, so find that bird or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. Look at that. Oh wait, you can't see it because his body's in the way, but like, Bruce's bird has a pompadour, and I gotta know, did his bird come with a pompadour, or did he style it after himself? I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect that those blockheads had something to do with your Loftwing disappearance. Yeah, I only eavesdropped on the part where they talked about kidnapping my bird. Link, those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we'd better start searching. Oh, shit. They could have had nothing to do with my bird's disappearance, and they wouldn't have helped regardless, because he just hates me. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Father said he talked to Instructor Horrell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry, we'll find your bird in time. I'm just saying, people put a lot of faith in their birds in this series. Like, a lot of faith in the birds. Save regularly. I mean, if your bird just doesn't show up for any reason, you are plummeting. And I know there are people that I could be talking to about where the bird might be and all that. However, I'm trying to cram as much content into this first episode as I can, and as I've mentioned, I played through it on the Wii, so I know where the bird is and all the stuff I have to do to get there and whatnot. So, like, we just run up here, spooky booky, but I caught a brief glimpse of bird for a moment there, so, you know. There's always that. Yeah, like, I'm trying to get, you know, a good amount of progress in for the first episode. Like, at least get down to the surface is my goal. Whether or not I'll accomplish that with the amount of time I have before, because I think I mentioned it, I'm recording all of this, like, before work. And so, whether or not I can get as much done as I want to, regards entirely on how fast I move, I kind of realized that the time I have before work, I could spend, actually making content instead of, for example, playing Pokemon Unite or something, which, that game's great and all, but there is... Hey, Link! That game's great and all, but, like, there is such a heavy speedster meta right now. Like, when you think about it, all the, like, just seemingly broken Pokemon are all speedsters. Zeraora, Talonflame, Gengar... Especially Talonflame and Gengar, like those two, since they have like skill auto resets, are just nasty. I have some information about your Loftwing. Come over here. As I talk about Pokemon while playing through a Zelda game, look at me go. What's up?
Yeah?
Hey Link, I was just looking for you. I heard your Loftwing's gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. And get this, when I asked Fledge about what he knew, he started acting weird. Tell him. I'm sorry, Link. I really wanted to tell you, but if Groose found out I told you, I'd be submerged in tapioca pudding. It sounds like Groose forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on. Tell him the truth. Just a little while ago, when I was cleaning the dining hall, Groose and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plan to hide your Loftwing. I wanted to warn you, Link, but just as I tried to sneak away, Groose's gang grabbed me. They said that if I told you, they'd make sure I would never be able to ride a bird ever again. So, like, they're either gonna break his kneecaps or kill his bird. Either way, he wouldn't be bird riding, you know? Sounds like Groose and his buddies had planned to capture a bird and hide him near a waterfall. Near a waterfall would mean... Quick, let's take a look at your map. I've already seen it. Yeah, there's a waterfall there. I just saw it while looking for my bird. The thing is that... Forgive me, Link, I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry. So, like, when you think about it... Wait, when you think about what? Hang on. My train of thought just, like, absolutely immediately died. Shit. Well, that doesn't matter. We got ourselves a sword. Oh. Man, imagine having a cohesive train of thought and not immediately forgetting what you were talking about in the middle of everything. Gear. Yep, there it is. Okay. So it's click to stab, and then... Yeah. Okay. And it's just a flick of the right stick. That's right, Link! You really are a strong swordsman. Easy to teach, too. You make this instructor proud. Oh, I was talking about Pokemon in a Zelda game. You ready to try a spin attack? Sure. Now I'm going to surround you with logs. Use a spin attack to cut them all without moving from that spot. See, the spin attack is funny because you just wiggle the sword for a second indecisively before spinning. Good one! That sure looked like it felt good, so why don't you try a Fatal Blow to close out our session? Sure, because I'm not sure how to do this on the controller. Is it just like, do a side slash, then it's down? Is it just the same as like a vertical spin? Yes it is, okay. That's the way! Because, I mean, you just do a vertical spin with the Joy-Cons or, you know, Wiimote and Nunchuck kind of thing. The monsters don't stay down for long, so you'll have to land that Fatal Blow quick before they get up. Anyway, see ya. Hey! You can't take swords outside the sparring hall. What are you gonna do? Come at me to stop me? Well, you see, my bird's missing, and I need my sword to beat stuff up. Scout is a peaceful place. Yeah, okay. Make sure you get plenty of practice on these logs first, and once you get outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's just the thing, right? It's like, I'll make a special exception. He could have told you to, like, come back with it once you're done, so that, you know, you're not running around rampant with a sword. But, you know, he doesn't say that, so, off I go. So yeah, we're just gonna hurry on down back to that, lovely waterfall. I keep forgetting that I need to hold down a button to turn the camera. Why is it so... Okay. I was like, why is it so, like, far zoomed in there? No? Hippy hoppy. Perfect. Why did my phone just... Blurg. There be that. That actually feels kind of nice. I mean, swinging around those Joy-Cons like a madman is, you know, fun and all. But just like being able to flick the right stick around, it works. I mean, obviously, just like spamming the Y button is the tried and true way of the Zelda series, or I guess the Y button in newer games. But you got a jelly blob. It may look like a boring wad of gunk, but it's used to make all sorts of things and stuff. I don't think there's anything else that I can wait. That's the other thing I kind of missed from Skyward Sword is the fact that, or not Skyward Sword, from Breath of the Wild, was the fact that you can open. Oh yeah, I never grabbed a heart yet. In Breath of the Wild, there's obviously you can open chests from any angle, and that's obviously, you know, kind of cool. Oh man, this episode's kind of getting long. So my goal with this first episode, like I said, is to make it all the way down to the surface. So this first episode might be a tad bit longer than some of the other episodes in the series, simply because, I mean, I kind of want to just, you know, have straight gameplay. Link! And just record, you know, my reactions to things as they come, and just, like, the feel of actually playing through the game and not, you know, cutting out a bunch of bits. Hey, Link, I was hoping I'd find you here. I heard you'd gone searching for your bird around the waterfall, so I thought I'd fly around and help you look. How's your search going? Any sign of your Loftwing? Yeah, I'm literally right down here. Well, let's not lose hope yet. There's a place up ahead that Groose and his gang are always hanging around. Maybe we'll find something there. Huh? Who's that? Who's calling for me? Oh. Sorry, Link. I got distracted for a moment. Let's go! Round the corner and bam! Bird. Look! There he is! I hope we can find your bird, Link. Turn like one corner and there's the bird. No doubt about it, that's your Loftwing. You can tell, because it's red. Can I just throw these? Hold up. Yeah, I don't know. Perfect! Look at this big old flying puppy. We should hurry, Link. Now that your Loftwing is free, you should fly to the ceremony. But before you go, I have to ask you something. I heard this voice a few moments ago. Did you hear it too? Nah, I don't hear the voices in your head. They're in your head for a reason. It's been happening a lot lately. It's the strangest feeling, almost like someone is calling out to me. Have you ever wondered what's beneath the clouds? Some say that it's an empty, barren place, or even that there's nothing at all down below, but I have this feeling that they're wrong. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world under there, far more vast than Skyloft. The thing is, no one's ever been down there to see it, and our loft wings won't fly through the cloud barrier. But I can't help imagining the wild things that might be waiting below. Someday, I want to see it for myself. She wants to take a breath of the wild. Oh, sorry, Link. We don't have time to talk or make jokes about other games in the franchise. Let's get going. It looks like your bird's waiting for you. Just leap off the edge and press down. Don't worry about falling. Your bird will catch you for sure this time. That bird flew all the way up there to wait for my whistle to dive bomb at me. Okay. Up is up and down is down. Basics, just to make sure he's not hurt. Hang on. You can fly your bird in any direction. When it's headed upwards, it'll slowly lose speed. When you want to speed up, direct your bird downward or upward to gain altitude, and then drop into a fast dive. Dive to speed up, lose basics, getting bird to top speed. Damn it, can I? Hang on. Well, that's a huge relief. I don't know about you, Link, but your Lockwing looks like he's flying great. My father and the others were probably worried about your birds, so let's go give them the good news. Do you think people could ride their Loftwings like chocobos? Like, your Loftwing really is amazing, especially considering the everything the poor guy has been through this morning. I'm going to fly back and tell Father what happened. That was the weirdest path thing.
No!
Well, if it isn't Link! Word around the plazas you found that dumb bird of yours. Well, that's just great because you and your dumb bird can't tell time. All the pre-race warm-ups me and the guys did were for nothing. Now I'm all stiff. Ew. I've been waiting forever for the race to start, and they delay it for you? I don't get it. The big flake gets special treatment? You're almost a man, and yet you still can't seem to go anywhere without Zelda. I bet you can't even decide what to have for lunch on your own, huh? And don't think we haven't noticed the smug looks. Oh, Zelda and I are best friends. We go everywhere together. Ugh. You think you're pretty suave, don't you? Well, don't you? Gross has been going on forever about how he's gonna be the one to be with Zelda. He's really got his pompadour and a ruffle about her. I hate to break it to you, but today's the day I bust up this adorable little fantasy land you're living in. Zelda's playing the role of the goddess of the ceremony, and I'm gonna be the one to claim that sailcloth. When I heard she made it herself, man, there was no way I was gonna let some scrawny clown snatch that prize from me. Oh yes, that sailcloth. Zelda's sailcloth. The sailcloth made by Zelda. This sailcloth specifically from Zelda. Will be mine. Duh. Oh man, I bet she was thinking about me when she was stitching it. Yep, I can see it now. First I win the big race, and Zelda and I finish the ceremony together on the statue. Just the two of us. It'll be our special moment alone. Nobody's stopping me and Zelda from having our moment. Oh, it's so real, I can see it. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Behind you, right behind you. Gollin. Got Groose, Gollin, and I still haven't read that other dude's name. What? Can't you two see I'm in the middle of monologuing? Care to explain just what you meant by our special moment alone? Nothing big really, just Link! Yeah, I was telling my buddy here how glad I was that he found that red bird of his. Boy, am I looking forward to a fair race. Anyhow, later Zelda, look for me during the race. I'll be the one pulling off all the dangerous moves. Hey Groose, wait up! That's the one thing that, like, I miss. Like, it wasn't there as much in Breath of the Wild. Like, just the wacky character designs. I mean, there was Beetle, but, like, you look at Groose and his goons, and they just have that almost cartoony look in their designs. I think Wind Waker had some of the best when it comes to just, like, crazy designs for characters, or just any of the older games where they're like, yeah, here's just this random person, and they just have an absolute barrel of a torso and then the skinniest limbs imaginable. Did you hear that? A fair race? Yeah, the chances of that happening are just about less than zero. Either way, don't let those fools get you down, Link. Just get out there and fly the best you can. I know you've got these guys beat, and deep down, I think you do too. Hell yeah! That's the spirit, Link. Trust me, you can win this.
Hey!
The wing ceremony will now begin. Participating students, please assemble. Owlan. Looks like it's race time. Good luck, Link. I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle real quick while, you know, this cutscene plays for you guys.
Hey!
I love how I say that, and then the cutscene immediately goes to dialogue the second I leave. Your attention, please. At last we are ready to begin the wing ceremony. I was beginning to worry that we had to proceed without Link, but luckily that is no longer a concern. I'm glad you could all make it. Before we start, I'll explain the rules for today's competition.
I have attached a small statuette to this bird, who will then release to the skies. On my signal, dash from the starting line and dive off the edge. Once you are in the air, mount your lock wing. Remember to call your bird promptly with down. Once you dive off the edge, whoever catches the bird and claims the statuette will be this year's champion.
Those are the rules. Simple enough. It's all good. Excellent. As you well know, today's champion will graduate to the next class, bringing him one step closer to knighthood. He will also receive a gift from the young woman chosen to play the role of the goddess in this year's ritual. Today is a special day for many reasons, but it's also the 25th anniversary of our fine institution. This game was made for the 25th anniversary of Zelda, so they kind of just cheekily snuck in that joke when, you know, it made sense for the Wii version. As like, oh, haha, 25th anniversary. To celebrate the occasion, today's champion shall also receive his gift high atop the statue of the goddess. I hear the young woman performing the role of the goddess this year has crafted the gift herself. As you all well know, the role of the goddess this year will be performed by the lovely Zelda! Let's see your finest flying out there. Show me just how hard you've been practicing. Also, I want to see good, clean flying. Anyone caught interfering with other riders will answer to me. After they've finished interfering and landed, and everything else happens. Alright, gentlemen, line up. At my command, the competition will begin. That's just his voice now. I'll make the rules. Go! Okay. Up is up, down is down. Not inverted. There it is, okay. Hey, don't you know this is my day to get all the glory? Yeah, you heard him. Let's see how you fly with egg on your face. Are they throwing Loftwing eggs? Like, first of all, heat-seeking eggs. Second of all, like, I think they're genuinely throwing Loftwing eggs or something. Because, like, those are big eggs, in which case they're throwing baby Loftwings at me, and I feel like that should be a crime when you really think about it. Link! Now imagine if my bird were slightly hurt, or if I just fucking missed. Like, if I missed that catch, the events of this entire game would have just completely went in a different direction. Don't worry, I'm fine. Great flying! Congratulations! I'm gonna make you as uncomfortable as possible while you're riding on this bird. Now we better get on with the ceremony. Oh, I guess her bird was in the background, technically, so if I fucking whiffed, she could call her own bird and was be like, hey, you're supposed to fucking catch me. Hand me that bird statuette you grabbed in the race. I must offer it to the goddess. Great goddess, guiding light and protector of our people, grant us your blessing and mercy as I act in your stead during this ceremony. Oh, yeah. Valiant youth who grasp victory at the celebration of the bird folk, in accordance with the old ways, I now bestow upon you the blessings of the goddess upon you. For some reason I was hoping she'd sing again. The blessing of the goddess drift down from the heavens aloft a sail, which I now pass on to you. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Now you can jump from any height without fear of a painful landing. It smells nice, too. So okay, when Link puts the sailcloth away, he goes from this position. Meaning, he canonically takes the sailcloth and holds it up to the heavens like that. Which means he probably actually does that with everything. You know, you usually think like, oh, he holds it up like that so you, the player, can see what you've acquired. But at the same time, he's doing this. He's actually, you know, canonically doing this. Link, quit goofing. It's supposed to be a sacred ritual, remember? You know, they say that the goddess gave the sailcloth to her chosen hero long ago. Of course, the one you're holding isn't the same one. I've been working hard to finish making the sailcloth in time to give it to today's champion. Imagine if she was, like, as bad of a procrastinator as I was, and just, like, gave you a heap of yarn and said, hey, make a sailcloth yourself. I'm really glad I got to give it to you, Link. Make sure you take good care of it, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna use it at terminal velocity. Thanks for making it up here to do this with me today like you promised. Oh, you know, it's literally the easiest thing when everyone else flies at about 3 miles an hour and I can hit 30. You know, simple bird speed mechanics. You do know what happens at the end, right? Yeah, you... nope. I thought you would have figured it out by now. This is just Nintendo blue-balling everyone. This is the second time she's pushed us off of something and expected us to just be fine. Also, this is so much easier when you're not dealing with motion controls. Also, you very much can just land flat on your face and break every bone in your body, at least according to the height you're falling from, if you think about it. That was perfect! You're amazing! Gee, thanks. Birds. You know, Link, seeing as how you won today, and with the weather being so nice, you think maybe you'd like to, you know, fly around in the clouds together? Long... Then I go flying, and then, you know, I don't die, but, like, I like to think either the tornado threw me all the way to Skyloft, or I guess my bird probably came too. Also, I don't feel like reading this stuff for 5 because she has her own voice. Therefore, it's technically voice acted. That, and I don't have to want to read aloud the part where she tells me my controller battery is low or something. You know, at every moment. Huzzah! I'm back. Ah, you're awake.
Oh.
When your Loftwing carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst. Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injuries. For that much, we can be grateful. But Link, where is Zelda? She was with you, was she not? What happened to my daughter? And then I sit here and wave my arms away going, boom! It's a weird thing, you know? You never get to hear Link talk. Why would you get to hear Link talk? No, we're just gonna, like, cut the sound and wave our arms around. A black tornado, you say? That was no ordinary storm. Yeah, pushed me away while sucking Zelda down to the surface. Shit's going crazy, man. You must not push yourself. You're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off? Oh, yeah, you know, she's talking about voices in her head and, like, how she was hearing shit, but I didn't hear anything while we were looking for my bird, and I see. She was talking about the surface then. Oh, yeah, and she's talking about the ground. And you say you've been having dreams about a great mission. How interesting. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought there for a moment. It's all very strange, but I doubt there's much of a connection between these things. I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be fine. The Loftwing just, like, breaks in through the window. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot one girl and her bird in the dark of night. It would also be very dangerous. Am I just in his room? Or is it mine? I didn't look around my own room, so I can't remember if, like, I had all those wood carvings. Zelda's going to be fine. She's out there, alive. I know it. Hello? No, my car doesn't need an extended warranty. Shut the hell up. Woo! Hell yeah, another $5. Got a Minecraft stack of rupees. Oh my god. The scam callers come to tell me about my car's extended warranty in the flesh. Oh, it is my room. I guess Link is into wood carving in this game, and I never noticed it. I'll chase you out of this goddamn building. I don't want to extend my car's warranty. I learned not to run at that stamina fruit because you will, like, with full force just jump off the ledge and immediately fall to your doom, which is just lovely. Also, cats are angry at night. Look at this fiend. I don't want to do it, you know. I mean, hashtag don't call PETA. But, you know, it hit me. It was self-defense. Like, here's the thing, right? You can do a vertical slash followed by a horizontal one. But, like, if you do a horizontal slash, they can fall back onto each other and it'll reform. So the real way to do it is horizontal vertical. Prove your skill as a true gamer, you know? See that? Skill, precision. Much more precision when you're waving around a Wiimote than just flicking a controller stick, but, you know, it is what it is. So after like all of this happens, we'll call it there. How do you pull the sword? That's the one thing I'm curious about, because like with Joy-Cons and the Wiimote, you like flip it around, hit a button, and actually lift the Wiimote. It feels like, you know, pulling a sword out, which is fun. According to your social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation. Siri is the name I was given. I mean, 5. I was created for a single purpose, long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is your burden to carry. Come, Link, you must take up this sword. As the one chosen by my creator, it is your destiny. The strange dreams troubling your sleep. I know I said I wouldn't voice it, but it feels oddly silent when I don't. My sudden appearance, uncertainty surrounding the fate of the one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you would exhibit some apprehension. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. He's like, oh my god! And this spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be part of the same great mission. God, I can't talk. Therefore, should you wish to meet with your friend, I highly recommend you take up this sword before you set out to search for her. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept this sword? Yeah, sure. It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my creator, draw the sword and raise it skyward. Oh, this is just kind of boring. You just tilt down and tilt up. Like, fine, but also... I don't know. It's more immersive with motion controls, but I don't have the space for motion controls, like I said, so... You got the goddess sword. With this mysterious sword is bathed in divine light. Nifty. Recognition complete. Master. Link. My master. I love how you get a new sheath for each one that comes out of nowhere, honestly. I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet here we are in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. I've got a red bird. You thought I wasn't special, Gipora? It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this room and its existence is a secret passed down to a select few with each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will awake from its slumber. Do not fear, for it is any youth, guided by my hand, shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago. The sword that I've kept secret all these years, it began to give off a faint, otherworldly light. At first I was sure I was seeing things here alone with the sword. There was simply no other explanation. I've never dreamed the prophecy of legend would come to pass in my lifetime. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the blade, who is also youthful in likeness, yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. The oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over the generations. Damn. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse from the land. Such is his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below. And united with the spirit maiden shall bring forth the piercing light that resurrects the land. Damn! Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world down below, far more vast than Skyloft. Oh yeah, convenient flashbacks for story. Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to the vast realm of the Surface. It is only through this ceremony that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. I really need to, like, get better at reading aloud. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. Well, shit, all you had to do is drop the name and I'm ready to go. This is no easy task, Link. The world below is a forsaken place, and to reach it you must pierce the cloud barrier below. In living memory, no one has ever done this. Don't worry, I've got a brick. Told ya. This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. The Emerald Tablet. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in this room with a skyward strike. These blades are formed of pure energy. Blasts are formed of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you've charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword to send out a powerful skyward strike. Oh my god. Hiya! And just like that, things can spin, we can shoot little lasers, it's great, it's an entire mechanic of this game. I also like the fact that they make all them sound like all the you solved the puzzle noises. They're done on a harp in this game because the harp just plays a big central role in everything. It's nice. I like it. Master Link, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. The tablet you placed in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. You can use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, and so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I reside within your sword and will accompany you in your travels. Press down to summon me whenever you require my assistance. Link, listen a moment. The nature of the great apocalypse as mentioned in the old texts is a complete mystery to me. But whatever it turns out to be, it seems that both you and Zelda have a big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think, if what Fi says is true, Zelda's alive and no doubt coming to terms with whatever it is the goddess has in store for her. Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what dangers you may have to face, Link, especially down there. But if you've decided to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. Well, I mean, for the sake of story, and continuing this series going, down we go. Okie dokie. You do your people proud, Link. Dawn is drawing near. It has been a long night for the both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Link, and these clothes, they don't look up to the task. The uniform you would receive for winning the race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. You'd better change before you go. Huzzah! We're in green, bitches! That green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I've had my doubts about the color. But oddly enough, seeing you wear this uniform, I can't imagine a more fitting color for you. It's as though you were born to wear it. And a series 25 years going strong at the making of this game has had you wearing it the entire time. Oh, I mean, sorry, more fourth wall breaking. Damn it, Kapora. You're not supposed to do that. Take care on your journey, and be sure to stop by some of the shops at the bazaar here in town to equip yourself properly for the travels ahead. I'll return to my quarters and see if I can glean more useful information from the ancient texts. You are always welcome to stop by if you have questions. You and Zelda shall be in my prayers. May the goddess watch over and guide you both. Okay. I'm gonna find a safe spot, in order to, you know...
Hey.
Link! That way, we obviously don't have to go through all of this again. That green uniform looks so adventurous. You sure look like a knight now. The headmaster said you're heading out to look for Zelda. You're really something else. I could never imagine myself doing what you're about to do. I put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. Bam! Adventure pouch. You can store all kinds of useful items. Congratulations, kid. You got an inventory. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in it that you'll need on your big journey. You can buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar that you can put in this pouch. You should go look. You could buy some potions and a shield. They'd fit in the pouch, and they might come in handy on an adventure. Link, I just know you'll find Zelda for us. Solid. Okay. Okay, but real quick, before I save, I do believe... Yeah! Owlman, or Owlland. I heard the news, Link. Zelda's fallen down through the clouds, and you're going to look for her. Is that right? The headmaster told me there's land beneath the clouds. Do you know anything about that? Do you? So that's the famous sword. Ah, but it won't do much good if you don't have a shield to protect yourself with. Here, take this with you. Blammo! Free shield! Now I don't have to spend money on one. The wooden shield is light and maneuverable, but it's the weakest of all the shields. Also keep in mind that it's particularly vulnerable to fire. If it breaks, you can buy a new one at the bazaar. To equip a shield, yeah. If you're not sure how to use a shield, I do know how to use a shield. I think that will be it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD for the Switch. If you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel. It'll help a lot. It'll let me know that you guys want to keep seeing this series going. So I think I'm planning on, recording this as much as possible using the time before I have to go to my regular job. So I might be recording this every day, which means I may be able to pump out episodes a lot faster than the Nuzlocke, for instance. Leave a like on the video if you liked, if you liked the content. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you all in the next episode where we head down to the surface for real. Bye-bye.